Assalamualaikum, my name is Syafirah binti Azni. Today, I want to explain about the Explore the FinTech initiative undertook in Islamic financial system. FinTech is known as the combination of the term finance and technology. FinTech usually discuss the implementation of technology in the financial sector. It involves a wide variety of operations as well as financial payment and infrastructure, data protection and monetization, service and risk management, and customer experience. FinTech refers to the expertise startup market that interrupt industries such as mobile payment, cash transaction, loan, fundraise, and asset management. After the 2008 to 2000 financial crisis, the FinTech movement began. At the moment, legislators were supposed busy producing financial safer, while financial establishments were investing seriously in solutions to the enforcement criteria that were once more imposed. In between the critical moment of information technology work with undertaking capitalized to launch a solution aimed at the challenging conventional financial service. The financial solution were more convenient, more affordable, more technology-based, and more cost-effective. FinTech has risen steadily since then, with global investment estimated at $12 billion in 2014, up to just $4 billion in the year before. P2P lending, crowdfunding, money transfer, mobile payment, and trading channel are the core types of financial service. FinTech services are also available for other subsectors such as wealth management, banking, and many more. Funding Circle, Fund by Me, TransferWise, TradeCrowd, and several names involved in FinTech. Innovation from FinTech offer options that are more suited to specific needs. Clients are appreciating further reasonable FinTech service and more options. FinTech influence on the internet, mobile device, and social media integration are the latest technology that makes financial business more computerized, user-friendly, and easy, making them a greater client experience. FinTech gives many advantages to the economy of the country. It gives customer service and revenue through the FinTech increase that output of conventional financial institutions by maximizing performance and improving productivity. As bank and credit unions see FinTech companies as parties on the road rather than any companies selling goods, more possibilities are increasing. In addition, by offering improved and modern facilities, businesses' customer retention rates are likely to improve, resulting in more sales. Besides that, FinTech also further the service scope, which allow companies to use modern technology to increase their reach and service area. FinTech company also making good use of mobile connectivity. Therefore, it can increase the number of people use the service and also expand business quality and accessibility. Plus, the more people use the technology nowadays, the more the company can streamline its operations. Improved security is one of the advantages why people should use financial technology. Financial institutions are expecting to give customers with the best high-end monetary service. People nowadays need a high security technique so that scam cannot access through their account. Therefore, with improvement of security in FinTech, the data of the customer will be more secure. Other advantages of FinTech are it can make business more effective at issuing invoice and make payment. Not only does this provide more professional service, but it also tends to strengthen customer relationship, raising the likelihood of returning as a frequent buyer. FinTech also more convenient, which it can be used on mobile connectivity. Therefore, this can convenience it can easily people live on doing daily transaction. Plus, more people today manage their financial using smartphone and tablet. With FinTech, it gives many benefits to people with today modern era. Because the role of FinTech continue to expand in different industry, it becoming more difficult to ignore its effect on some industry, especially in Malaysia. In particular, financial services have gained a great deal from incorporating different new financial technology into their work, and people probably just seeing the small parts of FinTech with more pending on the horizon not too far away. FinTech can faster the processing of complex transactions. Various businesses transactions are simpler than ever to handle at the short amount of time and to appropriately settle all accounts right to the last cent. For several accountants and other professionals in the financial services industry, this used to be a challenge, but it is now a remarkable easy orderly that takes the little time to set up and getting work. Therefore, this can increase the overall quality level in every sector that involve and it leads to more people to involve in the financial technology. Besides that, the effect of FinTech in Malaysia can cause to the better financial involvement. With the FinTech, it can make service and account in the future will be greater and better. It is very difficult to precisely say that how much market will be affected, but it will be probably fair to assume that in order to survive, a significant number of services that currently run will challenge based on the situation. This can also help those organization clients and in fact, we're already seeing clear advantage across the boards. Therefore, with a better future, technology nowadays need to be keep moving in the same direction. Other than that, FinTech can give lower error rate in the accounting, which financial technology has directed to less error rather with dispensation salaries and expenses, and it can overall make the company more creative and well organized in the long-term time. This can also contribute to the improvement employee satisfaction and a better attitudes among employees overall. It should go without saying that as the result of this, the benefits of to employee productivity can be huge, and due to the rapid service of financial technology, some businesses are already calculating big leaps forward in the regards. Overall, with FinTech, it can extensive the technology and will give many benefits to overall sector, especially in Malaysia. Next, I want to show you the example of FinTech. These are the several examples of FinTech. FinTech is a term over the use of modern technology in financial, including several from internet software to technology innovation in banking service and financial market, as well as machine learning and big data analysis. There were several FinTech initiatives that have been taken by the International Islamic Financial Institution. The FinTech initiative that has been taken in the future innovation in the service and consolidates in the payment sector. The payment field is now focused on more productive technology and the standardization of information on bank account. Introduction of the amendment payment service direct covering EU countries began in 2018 with the legislation scheduled to be adopted by the UK, Belgium, and Italy in 2019. The goal is to establish safer connectivity and comprehensive system of payment terminal. Different countries are pursuing the initiative in Asia by implementing the Payment Service Act to extend regulation on FinTech firm providing payment service. Singapore is streamlining its regulation structure for payment. The next FinTech initiative that had been taken by the International Islamic Financial Institution is growing on investment in distributed ledger, or known as blockchain tech solution. Established parties and opponents are focused on solving technology concerns such as optimization, security, confidentiality, and information separation in distributed ledgers or blockchain technology. Companies, however, are simultaneously developing goods to gain from the technology in financial service optimized with a noticeable global trend to use blockchain from successful use. InsurTech to experience sustained growth is one of the financial initiatives that had been taken by International Islamic Financial Institution. Major and regular investment had made it possible for InsurTech to become an established industry. InsurTech manufacturer and health insurer partners to provide service outside the administration of claim and bundle insurance services, with development began encouraged by relative lax tax regulation and a broad consumer base compared to the US and Europe. Asia has competitive edge in the InsurTech. Islamic financial institutions in Malaysia also have taken an initiative for FinTech to adapt with the technology in the modern era. The several Islamic financial institutions in Malaysia that growing advanced nowadays. However, the growing of FinTech in Malaysia is very limited compared to the advancements of Islamic banking and other banks. For example, of Islamic financial institutions in Malaysia that have taken FinTech initiative are Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad and Bank Muamalat. Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad has taken an initiative to collaborate with FinTech company to make the customer easy to make daily transaction. Nowadays, Bank Islam and Keppel Pay, largely subsidiaries of Greenpack, revealed that they have already teamed up to launch Keppel Uni, a cashless technology adoption program. This partnership combined the Keppel Pay apps and the products of Bank Islam and allowed individuals to integrate credit or debit card to educational institutions as well as many other selective retailers outside the college and university for direct digital payment. All e-card transactions via the Keppel Pay apps will be enabled through the online payment webs application of Bank Islam. Through present over the next few months, the Keppel Uni software is living at UiTM with some other 3 or 5 universities going along. In Malaysia, there were to be 680 students at different public universities and more than 2,000 faculty and staff. Bank Islam and Keppel Pay are looking to make the Keppel Uni service increasingly available to 50% of campuses under the program. Keppel Pay is authorized as e-wallet issuer of Bank Negara Malaysia, where everything functions on two phones, which is cashless companies payment gateway and a customer e-wallet. Both parties have indicated that their plans to launch the collaboration project in the future under the Keppel Uni program. As for Bank Muamalat, they will collaborate with Alibaba to use big data and AI to advance financial insertion. Bank Muamalat Malaysia's Chief Technology Officer Abdul Razak Muhammad Ismail defined that the collaboration is in perfect way to the bank to better understand about their customer segmentation. Alibaba Cloud globally has more than 70 qualifications and experience for security and management. In Malaysia, Alibaba Cloud is the first major network administration with local data center. In 2018, it was launched by the first Malaysian cloud-based anti-security center to service the area. According to Goldman Sachs, which is an important global investment banking, securities and investment management firm, by the close of 2020, the global of FinTech pie will estimate up to $4.7 trillion. It was focused on banking sector technology. It can be seen that the future of FinTech can make an exclusive digital banking. The period of complex digital banking is getting close. The number of recent banks is now practically provide global payment and transaction, and those that have not yet joined the development. The process of exchanging currency digital along with Bitcoin and will arrive on a regular basis, and it will lead to a 36% decrease in physical bank visit by 2020 according to the forecast. Blockchain technology is one of the future of FinTech. It has become a widely discussed subject in 2019. Compared to other sectors, its introduced into financial service was extremely slow. FinTech future in 2020 is closely related to the blockchain technology, and primary factors are efficiency and faith in the assurance, dramatically reduce transaction time and improve cash flow. By 2020, 77% of the establishment parties surveyed plan to follow the blockchain. In the future, FinTech will cause the advance of monolith service. A significant number of FinTech firms have agreed to split the database operation into small independent service in order to reduce the cost relative to provide unique service. Needless to say, the architecture has not turned out to be so enduring, and it's required long-term and resources to handle them that originally expertise. Financial firms are also provide to replace them with monolith service in 2020, where multiple microservices will be kept together and operate simultaneously. Besides that, AI and robotics is the future base of FinTech. Nowadays, everything is much easier with technology. Technology has already been put to active use during the production of financial products and services. According to the study directed by the National Institution of Market Research and Narrative Science, 32% of suppliers has provided use artificial intelligence technology such as voice recognition, predictive analysis, logistical reasoning, and others. In 2020, the beyond such figures are expected to increase promotion more investment in robot and AI solution. Therefore, with FinTech, the future of the world will become much more easier. The future of FinTech and banking sector depends on the introduction of agile technology and the improvement of policy in the era of data protection. In the internet world, meeting the demand of technology save consumer and keeping up the technology innovation in order to stay competitive in crucial. From many years, InVirtua has been collaboration with FinTech company, and it will make people achieve financial services to the next level. All in all, FinTech is very important in today's era to adapt with the development in the new world. FinTech is a service offered by FinTech companies and begin to facilitate customer interest in financial matters. FinTech adopting is also in Islamic financial and its infancy level. Throughout, Islamic robo-advisory has been introduced recently. Most of the players are in the market for crowdfunding. Malaysia launched the first FinTech financial intermediaries network funded by Islamic Bank and granted the first Islamic P2P crowdfunding license. FinTech is a further of technical advance used to encourage financial and banking affairs. Without comparison to FinTech, indeed, the level of consumer knowledge in Malaysia is still intermediate, as financial technology, payment apps, and virtual wallets control the FinTech industry in Malaysia. FinTech can be problematic if it is take the center stage of development in the financial industry. In order to fulfill client, bankers must actively search for the extra advantage and challenge and change that can be provided. FinTech prospects are extremely competitive, but how well startups meet the needs of consumers will be a challenging issue. They are beneficial for both parties, however, and as established parties have a good reputation and approved financial system, leaders that has been introduced benefit of watching the activities of FinTech players and later start moving whenever and when appropriate.